All right, so you see that right there. And this video, basically, the inspiration for this video, first and foremost, is Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. But there was an article that had popped up on that app. I think it's called Newsfeed, right? Or News Now, something like that. And it was going into that 23andMe, that whole DNA hoax bullshit, right? It's going all into that. And, and I started thinking about it, man. I remember hearing, some of the brothers, and I looked it up. We'll look it up right here in a second, in a moment. All right. But I remember, some of the brothers saying that it's illegal in Israel to get a DNA test. But here it is. You got all these Jakes. You heard what it was, Isaiah Washington. Yes. Woo. These niggas are stupid, man. They're backwards and they totally asleep. All right. First and foremost, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakaha, Kwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone of whom I learn from each and every day. Healthy shalom to the brothers that are out there doing the work in truth and sincerity, man. And shalom to the elect, all right? To the elect that's out there on the four corners of the earth, man. Hey, it's the brother Gabar Adama, man. Again, coming back at you. You saw those clips, this is why Esau Edom, he has pushed that shit. He's pushed that whole DNA thing, to keep you from knowing who you are, or for him to control the narrative, if you will. For him to tell you, well, this is who you are, this blah, blah, blah. And how you going to test? How you going to test against, they say they have these controls, right? And a control is like a set measure, if you will. A control is something that's a known, right? So you have these people over there, these small tic tac hatters over there, right? Claiming that they've always known who they are when the scriptures very plainly told you that we shall discontinue from our heritage and not know who we are until 3 days and a half after he woke us the hell up, man. In the book of Revelation. This is 1 Timothy 6 and verse 20. O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babblings and oppositions of science, falsely so-called. And that's exactly what this DNA bullshit is. It's false. Straight up false. Now, you can go here, and I'll look this up. Mitochondrial DNA from your mother, right? It's the same way these Ish people, what do? They say that my mother was Ish, so I'm Ish. But that's not what the scripture says. This is not a patriarchy. This is not Slakia. I think I said that wrong. Let me look that up because I fucked that up. Slakia. Let's go to the definition. Yeah, I think I got that wrong. A form of government which a monarch is the head. Is the monarch a man? Or the patriarch? Let's see. Slakia. I gotta get this because I can't say it wrong. What that means? It's lucky if I got it wrong. I see patriarch. Patriarchy. Yeah, it's a whole damn clown show, man. It's a whole clown show. I'm listening to a brother from LA right now. All right, let's get the definition of that. We'll jump back into the patriarchy, a system of society, government in which the father or eldest, right? So a monarchy is what they go by, right? The father or the eldest male is the head of the family, and descent is traced through the male line, and that's what the truth is. All right, it should really be a patriarchy, and it's going back to that. It's going all the way back to that. All right. So yeah, they go by a monarchy. That's what they go by. Let's go to the book of Numbers. Let's just go ahead and read it. These are just, these are milk scriptures, man. Numbers 1 and verse 2. We're going to prove everything we say with the scriptures, with the Bible. And that's that. You got all these, and all those dudes, those Israelites, the men and the women or whatever. I'm sure you've seen that little, was it 60 Minutes or something like that with Diane Sawyer, whatever the hell her name is. That damn devil. All right, showing a bunch of coons, man. Why didn't it show a bunch of Edomites? Why didn't it show a bunch of Moabites? Nah, it's always you Jakes, man. It's always you Jakes, and there's a reason for that. All right, there's a reason for that. And we're gonna read it. We're gonna read this first, though. In the book of Psalms, we're gonna read that. They said, "Come, let us cut them off for being a nation." Right? It's all in the scriptures. You got to read it for yourself. Understand this. Numbers 1 of verse 2. Take ye the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel after their families by the house of their fathers. That's the point. All right. With the number of their with the number of the names, every male according to their polls. Now we can jump on down to verse 18. Okay. And yeah, 1 of verse 18. And they assembled themselves. They assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. That's another thing that you Israelites don't get. You know, Saturday Sabbath. Not all the time. Matter of fact, we're in the Sabbath right now. And Shabbat Shalom, brother Achiyam and Akwa. Okay. All right. So let's continue on. First day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their polls. Let's look this word up right here. This word up, pedigree, man. All right. You got to look these things up. Yeah, they're sottish children like the brother's going into right now. This pedigree. Sottish means stupid. Damn. All right. The record or descent of an animal, not an animal, you know, not in that scripture's meaning, showing it to be pure bread. You see that? Pure bread. And you know, and we're not, that's one thing that you Israelites, a lot of you Israelites can't understand. You'll go into it and you'll say, well, I'm mixed with this and I'm mixed with that. No. If you went by that logic, then there would be no more Israel. And the scripture goes into it and said he has not done away with his people. You know, it's that simple. All right. So let's go here. Isaiah 47. All right, let's start at verse 1. Let's start at verse 1. Because this clown show that's getting ready to happen on next Tuesday, man, ain't no telling what's going on. Ain't no telling, you know, what's getting ready to go on. Could be a civil war. We don't know. But Yahweh Shem Yahweh in charge of all this, man. Babylon is circling the freaking drain. And that's straight up. And it's beautiful to see it. We living in some beautiful, hard, and scary times at that. But the scriptures plainly told you, very plainly told you, that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. Because that's really all we've had since the beginning anyway, was the more sure word. All right, Isaiah 47 and verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, right? For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Moving on down. Yeah, this is what I wanted right here. Verse 12. All right, we'll jump down to verse 12. Stand now with thine enchantments. And what's one of those enchantments? That the whole DNA bullshit, black people. Right? You come from Africa. Here it is. And you call us African Americans. Right? But you don't call, you don't call anybody else who comes from any different country, 2 different continents. You know? It's a reason for that, man. It's a reason for that. All right? It's because all these are enchantments, man. And our people are so simple, they'd rather be black than anything else. You got Israelites out there that don't know the Israelites that come up against us hard. You know, like the brother said, because they're sottish, man. They're stupid. And they don't understand what's happening. But this whole DNA thing was put in your way as a snare and a trap. But now what's going on? You know, the article read this. The article read 23andMe, you know, is going bankrupt and out of business because people are starting to see through the bullshit. You know? See through the bullshit, man. How you going to tell who somebody is by swabbing their mouth or whatever? And then what are you testing against? What control do you have? You see? What is the control? What do you have? So you testing against the landmass or the people that interjected themselves into the land, you know, in 1948? What are you testing against? This shit don't even make any sense, man. But Jake is freaking sottish. He's stupid. God damn. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit. If so be thou mayest prevail. See? Verse 13, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the stargazers and the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators, and the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from the things that shall come upon thee. And what's coming upon them? Nothing but death and destruction, doom and gloom. This place is finished, and every Edomite and every Moabite, and they all going into slavery, man. They all going into captivity. Let's read this. Very plainly told you never to trust them. You know, but you're going to swallow your mouth and say, yes, Mendingue or whatever. You know, and there's a lot of Israelites scattered, you know, throughout the diaspora. Okay. You know, the earth, really. All right. So how do you really know who you are? Look no further than the curses of Deuteronomy 28 chapter. You know, or look, actually, no, I don't want, I'm going to say look no further. I say look further than that. You know, the volume of the book, man. The book of Sirach 12 and verse 10. Never. What does it say? Did it say sometimes? Did it say trust him if he's got a DNA company? Nah, nah. Nah, never. It said never trust thine enemy. For like iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. And it's a wicked thing. You know, and the shit has been debunked. It's been debunked, man. Why you think they're going, you know, into bankruptcy and all that shit? It's a falsehood, man. Science falsely so called, as the scripture said. All right? Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not altogether been wiped away. That's why the scripture said right here in verse 12, set him not by thee, lest he seek to take thy seat. And that's exactly what they did. Through what? Through their left hand magic that was given to them by the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Again, on the left hand side. Let's go to it. Here it is. Psalms 83rd chapter. Yep. All right. For lo, thy enemy, verse 2, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult. They that hate thee have lifted up their head. What they say? They have said, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people. One of those many crafty counsels. One of those many unrighteous decrees. And one of those many things is what is that DNA bullshit. All right. But all things will come to light. It's happening, man. His own tongue falling upon himself. I think it was one example where somebody had taken a saliva of a damn dog and they said it came back as a human. It was crazy, man. This shit is just fake. It's nothing more than witchcraft, man. That's all it is. They have taken crafty, verse 3, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people. That's the Israelites. And consulted against thy hidden ones. All of them did, man. Every damn nation. See? Damn nation. Verse 4, they have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. You African American. You're a Mexican. You're a damn Indian. You people are crazy to believe this shit, man. You a damn Hispanic. That's a goddamn language, man. Come on, man. That's crazy. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Let's read it. Who is it? The tabernacles of Edom, the so-called white men, and the Ishmaelites, the so-called musty armpit-smelling Arabs. And Moab, right? Moab is the Japs. You know, it might be the Chinese. They all look the same to me. Salakia. Yeah, that's messed up. I shouldn't say that. Moab and the Hagarenes, the damn Hamites and shit, Gabal, Ammon, and Amalek. Said Esau twice. All right. The Philistines and the inhabitants of Tyre, Ashur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah. All right. So there it is. Every one of these nations got the shit to pay for, man. But for some reason, they think that their houses shall continue forever. We got next, or the next superpower on the earth is going to be China. No. The next superpower is going to be the 144,000 under the throne of David, baby. That's what's up. That's what's coming. All right. It's going to be a great day. Huh? Galatians 4 and verse 6. But Jerusalem, which is above and free, is the mother of us all. That's where we come from. You see that? You understand that? That's where we come from. Africa is the what have they said? you ninjas, man, and your love affair with Africa, man. It's crazy. Damn. You Hamites, we used to eat you Negroes. I don't have how he said it. We used to eat your asses. You know, you see what I'm saying? The Arabs and the Ishmaelites and Edomites and Hamites, man, they was giving us hell over there. The damn Hamites in Egypt, you know. But we all come of Adam. Okay, Let's read it. 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 54. After these, Adam also, whom thou madest the Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. Okay? Thou hast chosen. Now ask yourself this question. Ask yourself this question. Why does this article say this? And why is it illegal to do any DNA test in Israel? Why? Because it's gonna come back. You know, it's a falsehood anyway, but they know that people believe that shit. So it's gonna come back when they ain't got, man, they have no relation to Israelites at all. You know, oh well, let's go back. They are Hebrew Edomites, okay, and they were our brothers, or were our brother, right? But they have, let me say it like this: they have no ties with the children of Israel. They have what's the word? Damn. They do have ties. Yes, they do have ties, but they have no fellowship. They have no. We're not their kin. You know, Salaki. I couldn't produce the word. You know, when I wanted it to, my mind just went blank. But that happens sometimes. All right, they are not our kinfolk, man. They are not the children of Israel. All right, they're Hebrew Edomites, man. A lot of people don't even understand that. They heat the bruise. Jake, man, damn. That's crazy. Let's read a little bit about this right here. In 2019, Israeli, why does it say it like that? You know, Israel, Salakia, Ministry of Health confirmed to Ynet that it's impossible. Why? It's impossible to conduct DNA tests in Israel without a court order. I wonder why. You saw? Did you see those comments? Did you see the comments, man? People are roasting these synagogue of Satan, man. They getting straight up roasted. Okay, they getting roasted, man. You know, and it's not just people. It's the Israelites. It's the men on the highways and the hedges and doing these epistles daily. It's the Hebrew. We roasting the shit out of them. Okay, why do you think he's gonna come in like a flood? Because he knows he has but a short time. He sees these prophecies happening. You understand? However, when asked, especially about the use of ancestry kits for personal curiosity and not of ancestry, and not for health reasons, the ministry staff indicated that they did not recognize this type of application. You see this? It also explained that according to genetic information law, a DNA test should not only be conducted in a recognized and licensed generic laboratory or genetic laboratory or genetic institute, and such a thing cannot exist in kits sold directly to the public. Hey, but they damn sure sell them to you, Sodom's children, don't they? I wonder why. Because they said, "Come, let us cut them off from being a nation. May the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance." That's what that's what they did. It's simple and plain. Oh my goodness, they don't want you to know who you are. But Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, he said, "I'm gonna put it back in your mind, make you remember these things." Now we know who we are. Matter of fact, what does the scripture say? In the land, yes, sir, it sure did. Hashem Yahweh Shah, man. Yeah, Book of Baruch 2 and verse 30. What did it say? 29. Verse 29. If ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number amongst the nations, whether I will scatter them. Uh-oh. You hear that? Verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. And we scatter to the four corners of the earth. In the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. You hear that right there? And shall know that I am the Lord, their power. For I will give them a heart and ears to hear. And that's exactly what's going on right in front of everybody's face. The house of Dawa. Da's being built. Right in front of everybody's face, man. 2 Ezra 16 verse 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. So then you're going to know who are the chosen. But hey, you got these people saying we've always known who we are, but you can't, but don't take a DNA test. Keep it quiet, Ashkenazi. You already know what it is. Hopefully this lesson was edifying, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakaha, Kwadash. Yet again, double honors to the men of great millstone of whom I learn from each and every day. Healthy shalom to the brothers that are out there doing the work in truth and sincerity, man. And what? Truth and sincerity, man. You see it. You see it. Hold on, man. This is some of these comments. I think it was on this one. Slock it. No, it wasn't on this one. Pause that bullshit. Was it this one? It was one of these videos. There it is. See these comments? Oh, man. They're going to pull that card. They're going to pull that card out. That anti, you already know. More like it means zero ancestry tied to Israel. You got it. You got it. All right? Anyway, every chance you get, chant this place down. Look at these comments. It's just killing me. Kwam Yasharala and Wa Abai Babal. Boom. Shalom.